Hi loves, it is Tiffany or Texture Love. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button and join the Texture Love crew and turn your notifications on. Also, come hang out with me on Instagram at TextureLove16. Today I'm going to be showing you how I install my Bantu knots using the Camille Rose Naturals Leave-In Collection. I like to start on hair that is 75 to 80% dry, so I use a t-shirt. You can also use a microfiber towel, but you just want to make sure that you get your hair as dry as you can possibly get it. The key to successful Bantu knots is making sure they have enough time to air dry or dry under the dryer. So you want to help that process out by getting your hair as dry as you can. I use Camille Rose Naturals products to cleanse and condition my hair: the Ginger Cleansing Rinse, the Moroccan Pear Conditioning Custard, and the Algae Renew Deep Conditioner. So first I section my hair off into 5 parts, 2 at the front, 2 at the back, and 1 at my crown. I also used the honey leave-in to pre-poo. I used the latte leave-in for my styler and the herbal tea for my oil to seal. So I am going to show you how I install my Bantu knots. Again, I'm making sure my hair is as dry as possible because these things have to dry properly in order for me to get the curl and the bounce that I want. So after I go in again over that section one more time with my t-shirt, I will apply the latte leave-in as my styler. You want to use a styler that is creamy but light. You want hydration, but you don't want it to weigh your hair down and make your hair too wet because, again, your Bantu knots have to dry properly in order for you to get that desired effect. So I apply the latte leave-in all over the length of my hair, paying attention to the entire shaft of my hair, my edges, my ends, because I want my hair to be hydrated while it's drying. Then I use the herbal tea as my oil to just seal that moisture in right away, keeping it nice and light but hydrated all at the same time. These leave-ins are a good option because they really are lightweight stylers and a lightweight oil. Then I'm going to take a 1.5 to 1 inch section of hair to install my first Bantu knot. I've already done some in the back, but if you're following this tutorial, you're going to want to take a 1.5 to 1 inch section for your install. You're going to want to separate that section into 2 equal parts. And then you will simply 2-strand twist. Doing a 2-strand twist before you install the Bantu knot is going to be a lot easier, as you will see when I show you how I take these down. So just do a simple 2-strand twist all the way to the end, finger coil the ends, and if you want, you can always add just a little bit more of your lightweight styler to the ends of your hair. This is going to be really easy. Then you are going to take that 2-strand twist and use one hand to anchor the twist to your scalp while you twist in a circular motion around itself so that you can form the Bantu knot. It is really easy, you guys. Again, you take that 1.5 to 1 inch section of hair, make sure it's fully detangled, and you 2-strand twist. Two-strand twist all the way to the end. Finger coil the end like you would a regular 2-strand twist. Then you use both hands. You take one hand at the top of the twist that's closest to your scalp, and you anchor it as you twist in a circular motion, and make sure you're wrapping the twist around itself at the base of your scalp. You just continue to do that over and over while your Bantu knots form. You can take the ends and tuck them underneath the Bantu knot, or you can always use bobby pins to secure them if you can't get your ends to tuck underneath the knot. My hair is curly and long enough to where I can just tuck it under the knot, and there I'm all done. See how easy that is? So it's 2 days later. I let my Bantu knots air dry, and now I'm going to take the herbal tea leave-in and apply a little bit of that oil to my hands. And to take the knots down, I'm going to twist in the opposite direction in which I installed it. And if you don't do them too tightly, it'll just unravel. And then you just unravel the 2-strand twist starting at the bottom. Start at the bottom so you can make sure that the curls don't have any knots at the bottom, and you can gently take them down. You just do that for all of them. Hold the Bantu knot, unscrew it in the opposite direction, and then take the 2-strand twist apart starting from the bottom. And that way you won't disturb the curls. You don't have to worry about, when you take the twist out, if you have to do it in some opposite direction. You just unravel the 2-strand twist like you normally would. So if you have any trouble with your Bantu knots like I did with this front piece, just reset the Bantu knot. Just go ahead and retwist it, put the knot back up, let it set for like 20 more minutes, and then take it down again, and you should have a Bantu knot that's formed again. And then just untwist it like you would a 2-strand twist and let the hair fall where it wants to. So that's what my hair looks like. And I know natural girls, we like volume, so I am just going to separate those twists a little bit more, just like I would a regular 2-strand twist. And I'm just picking and choosing which ones I want to separate. The crown of my head is really, really frizzy, so I'm not going to separate the twists there. I'm just going to use some bigger pieces at the back and on the sides. And since I did them smaller in the front because my hair is shorter there, I'm going to leave the front pieces alone. So I just pick and choose which Bantu knots I want to separate and fluff a little bit more with my hands, making sure that my hands are covered with oil. Then I take my wide tooth comb and gently lift at my roots to get the volume, just like I would with a pick. Don't comb through the curls at all. Just lift at your roots and get your volume from there. And the bounciness of the curls will add to the volume. And if your hair is like mine, over the course of a couple of days, your hair will grow all by itself and get more voluminous. So now I'm just playing around and just trying to decide where I want my Bantu knots to fall. But I love this look. It allows me to have voluminous curls, and it allows me to get kind of like a curly cut without having to cut my hair. And again, it's so much easier if you just do a 2-strand twist. That way, when you have to unravel them, you won't lose the curl. It's just like doing a 2-strand twist out, except for you're just rolling the knots on itself to make your Bantu knot and then just pulling them apart later. So now I'm just fluffing a little bit more. I'm doing this for you guys. I don't normally fluff for volume because my hair grows on its own, but for this tutorial, I know you guys like volume. So just fluff with your pick or your wide tooth comb, play around with your curls a little bit, just see where you want them to fall, and that's it. It's super easy. So I hope that you can use this tutorial to help you. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe if you haven't. And that's what my hair is looking like. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.